Leading up to its release, I made sure not to dip my toe even an inch into the waters of Abzu. Usually I'm one of the first people to watch previews, hear a number of opinions before casting my own, and possibly hitting the pre-order button. But I'm so glad that I stayed far away from the murky waters of spoiler territory, if that's what you could call them. Or maybe just more wow moments. Abzu is the first game developed by Giant Squid Studios. Fans of the award-winning Journey will straight notice that the art design here is more than just familiar. Matt Neva, creative director and co-founder of Giant Squid Studios, also worked on the 2013 BAFTA-winning game under the same role. Let's start off with what I'm sure we've all already noticed. This game is stunningly beautiful. The art design, colour palette and character animation sync together to make an experience you'll be gliding through in awe. Better still, accompanied with these gorgeous visuals is a soundtrack that will well and truly put you in your zen. Depending how much your mind likes to wander, Abzu's story starts with as many questions as it leaves us with after its short 3 hours of playtime. As well as having a very laid back aesthetic, the mechanics of the game follow the same pattern. It has a very simple button layout, which marries so well with the visuals on offer, you are instantly immersed in the underwater world around you and not still coming to terms with what button is what. The game is broken up into a number of different areas which become larger over time. The goal is always the same, to get through to the next zone. You achieve this by finding different buttons or tools with some collectibles along the way. My only minor problem is that things can become a little too straightforward. For example, at one point we're required to step out of the water for the first time. Now in many games this is to be expected, but in Abzu our character has rarely even popped his head above the surface. This jarred me. At first I was expecting a new mechanic to come into the gameplay, or maybe a little bit more story to be unravelled. To my disappointment, we just had to walk forward at a dull pace and hit yet another button. All in all, Abzu looks and feels amazing. At some moments in the game, you feel as much like you're flying in space as you are swimming in Earth's oceans. This game isn't about story, yet there is enough of a loose narrative to take home your own interpretation of what's going on. I never thought I would enjoy a mashup of Journey, Echo the Dolphin and Independence Day, yet Giant Squid Studios have proved me wrong. I'll certainly be looking forward to whatever comes out of this studio next.